up, man? Welcome.
Man, welcome.
Dillon, just your thoughts on being with the Suns and obviously help Houston get back there to where they needed to be, and now you got maybe the similar challenge with Houston.
Yeah, I love the challenge. I feel like this has been written in stone since I was my second year, where I thought I was coming and I didn't end up coming. I love Phoenix. I've been over in summers. I love when I play there. The gym is amazing. The people are great. I can't wait to connect with the fans and bring that toughness, bring that urgency, and be ready for the journey.
What's crazy about that is that when you played against Devin, it was wars in Memphis. You guys really went at each other. Now what's it going to be like him being a teammate?
I get to learn from him. He gets to learn from me. Bring more energy, for the guys, and show them how I work. And I'm excited. I feel like we got a great crew. Some young guys over there playing well, and I'm ready to get to work.
Fans who just see the toughness on the court and just the clips, how would you describe the mentality?
No bullshit. I would say I don't back down from anybody or anything. Everybody's to me the same, and I can't wait to get a technical foul. Is it called Sticks? It's still called Sticks?
It's a PHX now.
It's a PHX now. Okay, sorry. The PHX, for them to go crazy. I can't wait. My toughness and my grit goes all around, and I hope it's contagious for the team.
This team has talked about kind of changing its culture and becoming tougher. Just tell us about being one of those guys that's kind of going to lead that way by example.
Yeah, defensive minded. Overall, I like hit, bang, tussle. So just having me, I feel like on the team, just trying to bring more confidence to the young guys, more confidence, bring more backs to the city, and like I said before, I hope it's contagious.
Dillon, how much do the programs you were a part of in Memphis and now Houston as well help in a transition like this, where it's another team looking to build up a culture and identity?
It starts from the beginning. It starts with learning who Coach Todd is. Had a conversation with him. A great person. He's going to be a great coach. Start with the foundation. With defensive principles, what we want to do. Let me finish with this one. I got you next.
How do you feel about the trade, and what you think we can do in the Phoenix Suns?
I love the trade. It gives me, Jalen an opportunity to showcase, in Phoenix. Great fans. What do you say?
I said motivation.
Oh yeah. And then for you especially when we play Houston, it's going to be a lot of motivation for you. And I'm happy that we both came together.
Dillon, to that point, you were a part of building up that process in Houston. I know the league is a business, but was it frustrating to get dealt when you're part of that ascension and you don't get to see it all the way out?
A little bit, but I like the opportunity here. I like the guys here, and overall, I like the challenge, and Phoenix really wanted me to bring that culture, to bring that that toughness, and I feel like I got open arms and just I'm ecstatic and working on something.
Well, I think you had your most efficient shooting here last year. How do you feel like playing the book and this team that Jordan Knott's going to put together is going to elevate you?
It's going to be a lot more threes, a lot more spacing. And we got a little bit of different principles that we have here now that we're implementing, different from Houston. So I feel like the floor's gonna be more spaced. I hope I get a little more threes up, and keep being efficient on that.
Dillon, on to the trivia that I wanted to ask you about. But do you remember the night where Marshawn Brooks was originally in the trade?
That's what I said.
Can you give us your perspective on that night? That was an odd night for us too.
Yeah, it was an odd time in Memphis. Those times, a lot of things were going on in Memphis, and that was my first time ever feeling being close to being traded. But that's why I said it was almost written in stone for me to be in Phoenix. And at that time, I was a little hurt, not understanding what's going on, and you know, Marshawn was my vet, and you know, he broke it down to me, and you know, gave me no hard feelings or any of that. You know, so shout out to you know, my boy Marshawn for sure.
Everywhere you've gone, you've won. What is it about what you bring to the team that kind of changes the culture?
Unselfishness. I want guys around me to get better and learn from me what I, you know, obtained from, you know, going on my 8th year. And then like it's a relentlessness to always try to find a way to win. If it's not my shooting night, I'm trying to get on the defensive end. If you know I'm, you know, not doing my best, I hope someone, you know, is able to pick me up as well. And just being that adrenaline, energy player that, you know, you can put me on the floor at any time and, you know, I can produce.
Culture's obviously been a big thing for you. And any stop that you've been at, why is that so important for you to establish a culture, help establish a culture with the team that you're on?
I would say, you know, I like to just leave my imprint. You know, it's just something that comes natural. And, you know, when I'm on any team or if I feel like, you know, I'm playing pickup or whatever the case may be, that's how I play. Like, smash mouth, physical, in your face, and guys like that. You know, when they're playing with you, guys like that. Guys want to, you know, embody that as well. And, you know, even sometimes, you know, the quiet guys just starting to, you know, not be quiet no more and, you know, showing themselves and, you know, being comfortable, being confident. And, you know, I feel like that's what I embody, and that's why, you know, I like to give to, you know, each one of the teams that I've been on. And it's going to be feelings.
You always been like that?
Thanks, appreciate it.